The 2009 log cabin Lincoln penny is more than just a regular 1-cent coin. It was released to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday and marks an important part of American history. This penny is part of the special 2009 Bicentennial series, which featured 4 different reverse designs. The log cabin design represents Lincoln's humble beginnings in Kentucky, but did you know that some 2009 log cabin pennies can be worth far more than face value? In this video, I will explain how to identify valuable 2009 log cabin pennies, why they are special, and how much they could be worth today. Stay tuned because you might have a hidden treasure in your collection. History of the 2009 log cabin penny. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released 4 unique penny designs to honor the life and legacy of Abraham Lincoln. The first design, known as the Birth and Early Childhood Penny, features a log cabin, representing Lincoln's birthplace in Kentucky in 1809. This penny was minted in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, for general circulation. A special collector's version was also minted in San Francisco with the S mint mark, made in a 95% copper composition similar to the original Lincoln cents. The Philadelphia minted version, which has no mint mark, is one of the most common, but certain varieties, errors, and high-grade examples can be extremely valuable. How to identify a valuable 2009 log cabin penny. Not all 2009 log cabin pennies are worth more than face value, but certain factors can make them highly collectible. Here is what to look for. Step 1. Check the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the penny. Look for coins with no scratches, strong details, and original luster. Step 2. Look for mint errors. Some 2009 log cabin pennies have rare errors, such as double dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes. These errors can increase the value significantly. Step 3. Identify low mintage versions. Special collector's versions, such as the San Francisco proof pennies, are rarer than the regular circulation pennies. Step 4. Check for unique die varieties. Some pennies have slight variations in their design due to differences in the die used for minting. These varieties can be valuable to collectors. Why are some 2009 log cabin pennies valuable? There are a few reasons why these pennies can be worth more than 1 cent. They were only produced for 1 year, making them unique compared to regular Lincoln cents. They have historical significance, celebrating the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Some varieties, especially error coins, are rare and highly sought after by collectors. Special collector's versions were minted in 95% copper. Similar to the original Lincoln cents from 1909 to 1982. How much is a 2009 log cabin penny worth? The value of a 2009 log cabin penny depends on its condition, mint mark, and whether it has any rare errors. Here are estimated values. Circulated pennies are usually worth 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated pennies in high mint state grades can sell for $1 to $10. San Francisco proof versions can sell for $20 or more, depending on the grade. Rare error coins, such as double dies or die cracks, can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s. Some of the highest auction prices for a 2009 log cabin penny were for high-grade or error varieties, with some selling for over $1,000. Common errors found in the 2009 log cabin penny. Some of the most valuable 2009 log cabin pennies have minting errors. Here are a few key errors to look for. Double die error. Some pennies have doubling on the log cabin, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait. These can be very valuable. Die cracks. Small cracks on the die can create raised lines or bumps on the coin, increasing its value. Off-center strike. If the penny was struck off-center, it can be worth more depending on the severity of the misalignment. Missing letters or weak strike. Some coins have missing letters due to weak strikes, making them unique. If you find one of these errors on your penny, it is recommended to get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. To determine its true value, where to find a 2009 log cabin penny? Even though these pennies were released in 2009, they can still be found in circulation today. Here are some of the best places to look. Check your pocket change. Many people still spend these pennies without realizing their value. Search bank coin rolls. Collectors often find rare varieties while searching through rolls of pennies. Look through inherited coin collections. Many older collections may include unsearched 2009 pennies. Visit coin shops and shows. Some dealers may have high-grade or error varieties available. If you believe you have a rare or high-grade 2009 log cabin penny, it may be worth getting it graded by a professional service. Grading adds credibility, increases value, and makes it easier to sell to collectors. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for significantly more than ungraded coins. Error coins are also worth more when authenticated by a reputable grading company. The 2009 log cabin Lincoln penny is a special coin that marks an important piece of American history. While most of these pennies are still only worth face value, certain varieties, high-grade examples, and error coins can be worth a significant amount. Check your change, search your coin rolls, and keep an eye out for these special pennies. You never know when you might find a rare one. Do you own any 2009 log cabin pennies? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries. A simple penny from 1968 could be worth much more than 1 cent, especially if it is missing a mint mark. The 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny has caught the attention of collectors due to its unique characteristics and potential value. In this video, I will explain everything you need to know about this coin, including how to identify it, why it is valuable, and what it could be worth today. Stay with me until the end because you might have one of these valuable pennies in your collection. The 1968 Lincoln penny was struck at 3 different U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; San Francisco, S mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint did not use mint marks on its coins at the time, meaning that every 1968 penny without a mint mark came from the Philadelphia Mint. While this may seem normal, some 1968 pennies without a mint mark are worth significant amounts due to high-grade conditions, rare errors, and unique varieties. Collectors often search for well-preserved, high-grade examples, as well as any coins with minting errors that make them rarer and more valuable. How to identify a valuable 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Not every 1968 penny without a mint mark is rare or valuable, but certain factors can make it worth more than face value. Here is what you should look for. Condition: a high-grade, uncirculated penny with its original luster is worth more than a worn or circulated one. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can sell for significantly higher prices. Minting errors: some 1968 pennies have doubling errors, off-center strikes, or other mistakes that can increase their value. Look closely at the lettering, date, and Lincoln's profile for signs of doubling. Die variations: some coins have small variations in the die used to strike them, which makes them more desirable to collectors. Full details: a well-struck coin with clear, sharp details on Lincoln's hair, the lettering, and the memorial on the reverse is often worth more. The value of a 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny depends on its grade and any unique features it may have. Coins in circulated condition are common, but those in uncirculated condition or with rare errors can be highly valuable. Uncirculated examples: coins with a high mint state grade, MS-65 or higher, can sell for more than face value. Rare error coins: some 1968 pennies with doubling, off-center strikes, or other minting errors have been sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Historical significance: the 1968 penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which is one of the most collected coin series in U.S. history. The value of a 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny varies depending on its condition and rarity. Here are some estimated values. Circulated condition: these pennies are usually worth between 1 and 5 cents. Uncirculated condition: MS-60, MS-64, coins in this range can sell for between $1 and $10. High-grade condition: MS-65, MS-67, pennies graded MS-65 or higher can sell for $25 or more. Some of the highest graded examples have been sold at auction for over $100. Rare errors and varieties: if a 1968 penny has a doubling error, off-center strike, or other minting mistake, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on the rarity and demand. That if you are looking for valuable 1968 pennies, here are some of the best places to check. Pocket change. Many people still have older pennies in their loose change. Checking your everyday coins could lead to a valuable find. Bank rolls. Searching through rolls of pennies from the bank is a great way to discover older coins. Many collectors still find rare pennies this way. Inherited coin collections. Family collections often contain hidden gems, including older pennies that may have been preserved for years. Estate sales and garage sales. Many people sell old coins without realizing their potential value. Coin shops and online auctions. If you are looking for high-grade or rare varieties, checking with dealers or auction sites can help you find valuable examples. If you believe you have a rare or high-grade 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny, getting it graded by PCGS or NGC can help determine its true value. A graded coin is certified for authenticity and condition, making it more appealing to collectors and increasing its marketability. The 1968 mint mark Lincoln penny may not seem special at first, but certain factors like condition, errors, and rarity can make it valuable. Whether you find one in your pocket change or purchase a high-grade example, this coin is worth checking out. Take a closer look at your 1968 pennies. You might have a rare one sitting in your collection. Do you own any 1968 Lincoln pennies? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries. Have you ever wondered if there might be a rare and valuable coin hiding in your pocket change or old coin jar? What if I told you that a simple penny from 1969, especially one with a small letter D under the date, could be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars? Today, we're talking about the 1969 Lincoln penny, a coin that many people overlook, but collectors are eager to find. Stay with me, because this could be your chance to discover a treasure right at home. The 1969 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first American coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1969, the Lincoln penny had already been in circulation for 60 years. That year was a time of great change in America. The Apollo 11 moon landing had just taken place. The Vietnam War was ongoing. And the United States Mint continued producing billions of coins to meet the needs of a growing economy. In Denver, the Mint struck over 4 billion Lincoln cents in 1969 alone. Most of these pennies were ordinary, but a small number have caught the attention of collectors due to rare errors and unique features. How to identify a genuine 1969 penny. Now, let's talk about how to tell if you have a genuine 1969 Lincoln penny that's worth more than just 1 cent. Start by checking the date. The coin must say 1969 on the front, just to the right of Abraham Lincoln's portrait. Right below the year, you should see a small letter D. That D stands for the Denver Mint, where the coin was made. Hold the coin under a good light or use a magnifying glass. Look carefully at the lettering, especially the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Most 1969 pennies will appear normal. But what you're really looking for is any doubling of the letters. This type of error is known as doubled die. However, and this is important, the famous 1969 doubled die penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and has no mint mark. The Denver version, while not as famous, can still have small errors or high-grade conditions that make it valuable. Here are the technical details of the 1969 Lincoln penny. Weight, 3.11 grams. Composition, 95% copper, 5% zinc. Diameter, 19 mm. Edge, plain, smooth, no reading. Mint mark, D for Denver, located under the date. Mintage. Over 4.1 billion coins produced. Despite the large number made, very few survive today in perfect, uncirculated condition. Even fewer have unique mint errors, and those are the coins that can fetch high prices among collectors. Some errors that increase the value include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, or coins with extreme wear but unusual features. A coin graded highly by a professional service like PCGS or NGC is much more likely to bring in a strong price. So, why would a penny from 1969 with a D mint mark be valuable? The value comes down to condition, rarity, and demand. While most 1969 D pennies are common, finding one in brilliant, uncirculated condition with no damage or discoloration is rare. Coins that have been preserved in coin rolls or stored carefully by collectors can be worth far more than their face value. Additionally, if a 1969 D penny has an error, like a doubling in the design or a minting mistake, it becomes a target for serious collectors. These small mistakes make the coin stand out from the billions of others, and that drives up the value. Now let's break down what the 1969 D Lincoln penny is worth in today's market, based on its condition: worn condition, heavily circulated 1 to 5 cents, average circulated condition, 5 to 25 cents, uncirculated condition, no wear, strong details, $1 to $5, brilliant uncirculated, mint state, certified by PCGS or NGC, $10 to $50 with a rare error or in perfect condition, up to several $100. It may not seem like much at first glance, but turning one penny into $50 or more is a big deal when you consider how many of these coins might still be hiding in old jars or dresser drawers. Let's take a look at a few real-world examples. A 1969 D Lincoln penny graded MS67 red by PCGS sold for over $2,000 at a Heritage Auctions event. That's right, over $2,000 for a single penny. What made it so valuable? The coin had an exceptional surface, a bright red color, and no visible marks. It was nearly flawless. Another 1969 D penny with a strong off-center strike sold for over $400. Again, the value comes from how rare the condition and error are. So yes, these coins can and do sell for real money, if you know what to look for. If you've got a jar of old coins, or you like checking your pocket change, the 1969 D Lincoln penny is definitely one to keep an eye out for. While most of them are still only worth a few cents, the rare ones, the ones in top condition or with unique mint errors, can bring in hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This might be your chance to get lucky without even leaving the house. One penny could be the start of a new hobby, or even a little financial surprise you never expected. So take a moment today. Go through your change. Look closely at those old pennies. And if you find a 1969 D Lincoln cent, give it a second look. You just might have something special. And if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare pennies, valuable coins, and coin collecting tips, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We bring you the best coin stories, collector secrets, and market updates every week. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Most people overlook pennies, but some are worth far more than 1 cent. The 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny is one such coin that has gained attention among collectors. Many of these coins are still in circulation, and if you find the right one, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In this video, I will explain everything you need to know about the 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny, including why it is special, how to identify valuable ones, and what they are worth today. Stay until the end, because you could be holding a rare coin without even knowing it. Why is the 1982 penny special? In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a major change to the Lincoln penny. For years, pennies had been made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but due to rising copper costs, the Mint decided to switch to a cheaper composition. The new pennies were made of zinc with a thin copper plating, significantly reducing production costs. This transition led to multiple varieties of the 1982 penny, including large date copper, small date copper, large date zinc, small date zinc, large date Denver mint copper, D mint mark, small date Denver mint copper, D mint mark, large date Denver mint zinc, D mint mark, small date Denver mint zinc, D mint mark. Among these varieties, the 1982 no mint mark copper penny is one of the most valuable. Especially in high grades. How to identify a 1982 no mint mark copper penny. To determine if you have a rare 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny, follow these steps. Step 1. Check for a mint mark. Look at the date on the front of the coin. If there is no letter under the year, it was minted in Philadelphia. Step 2. Weigh the coin. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. Use a digital scale to check the weight. If it weighs 3.11 grams and has no mint mark, you might have a rare coin. Step 3. Check the date style. There are two date varieties, large date and small date. The differences are subtle, but the easiest way to tell is by looking at the number 2 in 1982. If the bottom of the 2 curves sharply and is level with the numbers 1 and 9, it is a large date. If the 2 is more delicate and the bottom sits higher, it is a small date. Step 4. Look for errors. Some 1982 pennies have doubling errors, die cracks, or other minting mistakes, increasing their value. How much is a 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth? The value of a 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny depends on its variety, condition, and whether it has any rare errors. Here are some estimated values. Circulated large date copper pennies are worth 5 to 20 cents. Uncirculated large date copper pennies in mint state can sell for $2 to $10. High-grade examples graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can sell for $50 to $200. Error coins, such as double die varieties or off-center strikes, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The most valuable 1982 pennies are rare error coins and high-grade small-date copper varieties, which have sold for over $10,000 at auctions. Why do collectors want the 1982 no mint mark penny? This penny is popular for several reasons. It was minted during a major transition year, making it historically significant. There are multiple varieties, making it exciting for collectors to search for the rarest ones. High-grade and error coins are in demand, pushing prices higher in the collector's market. Where can you find a 1982 no mint mark copper penny? You might still find these rare pennies in circulation. Here are some of the best places to look. Search pocket change. As some people unknowingly spend valuable coins, look through rolls of pennies from banks, where unsearched coins can be found. Check old coin collections inherited from family members. Visit estate sales and flea markets, where rare coins often appear. Should you get a 1982 penny graded? If you believe you have a valuable 1982 penny, getting it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC can help verify its authenticity and condition. Graded coins tend to sell for higher prices because collectors trust certified coins more than raw, ungraded ones. The 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny is an exciting coin that could be worth far more than its face value. If you find a copper version, weigh it and check its condition, as it could be a rare collector's item. Do you have any 1982 pennies in your collection? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries.